Google Maps caught dozens of crop circles out here in the British countryside. They suddenly appeared overnight with reports of strange lights hovering over the fields right before they formed. Many people believe they could be UFO landing sites, so I'm here to investigate if aliens are really invading this town or if a local hoaxer is pranking us all. If you're a hoaxer pranking us, I'm gonna find you. Let's go to crop circle number 1. Judging by the Google Maps view, I believe the crop circle should literally just be behind this big bush. So I'm gonna fly my drone up there and get a view if the crop circle's still there. Right, it should be on the field just before the sea. Oh my god, this is a big field. I hope I'm good. It's still there. It's actually still there. I found the crop circle pretty immediately, guys. There's so much cloud. This is insane. It's kind of faded a bit. There was another drone user that came here right as the circle was made who has a bit better footage than I do. Oh, the detail of it. I mean, if an alien wanted a landing pad, this is a pretty cool landing pad. So the crop circle's still there. Now it's a process of investigation. Who or what made this? Many people believe it's aliens because of how quickly they appear and the fact that strange lights have been spotted hovering above them. But skeptics argue it's actually humans making these crop circles, saying it's either a local hoaxer trespassing onto farmland or the farmers doing it themselves. So it's time to investigate our first theory. We're currently trying to find a farmer to interview out on these open fields. Kind of scared because they have scary dogs and guns. Our goal was to get them to confess that they did it themselves, or see if they witnessed who or what made it. But we had no idea what danger we were about to put ourselves in. Oh my god, they're shooting! Yeah, no. I have become 10x more terrified during this video. That's why they've got the flags out. And as we kept driving... There's a farmer. He's got a dog. No. Oh my god. They've all got crazy dogs out there.
Yes, of course they've got dogs. They're hunting.
Like, there's even signs posted around here saying, keep out, no entry to the crop circle. They're clearly pretty annoyed by this, all the farmers. I realised trying to talk to them on their open field whilst they were working was probably a bad idea. So I decided to approach their house and try and talk to them at their front door instead. So I believe it is the estate just up ahead here that owns the farmland where this crop circle appeared. So I'm going to try and go knock on the farmer's door. I really hope he doesn't try and shoot me with a shotgun. I think we found it.
It's lovely, isn't it?
But as we walked down this insanely long driveway, we had no idea what hostile situation was waiting at the other end of it that we were about to get trapped in. And after waiting around with no answer, we went to the side door. But still no answer. And just as we thought the farmer wasn't home, we were met with a very unpleasant welcome. Oh, doggy!
Hello.
Oh dear.
Okay. Ellie. No.
Oh god. Like, you really can't see this on camera, but this dog started low crawling towards us, snarling its teeth. Get in the pickup truck.
I'm not getting it. I'm really scared.
And this dog breed actually has one of the highest bite rates in the UK, and it was coming straight towards us.
I thought it was for a long time, and when they do that, they bite.
Well, we can't leave now either, we're stuck. But finally the farmer spotted us. Okay, is the dog around the side? Okay, thank you. Okay, so managed to speak to the farmer, guys, after almost getting mauled by their dog. But she did tell us that they have no idea who put that crop circle there and why it appeared. Do you know where it came from? Like, was it...
We've no idea at all.
No idea?
No one seems to know.
Oh, wow. So I feel like we've disproven the theory that the farmers are doing this themselves. I have actually seen a few articles of farmers getting really annoyed and saying the damage to their land loses them money. But I also have no idea how a trespasser would make it onto this field unnoticed. It's clearly very well protected land. I'm still not fully convinced that a hoaxer hasn't found a way to do this, but it is seeming more unlikely that a human could be making these shapes. So we need to start seriously investigating the alien theory. And after speaking with with one of the locals in the town. He claims he witnessed a crop circle just suddenly appear out of nowhere.
We were actually on top of Silbury Hill. We'd been there all morning and you have a great view of the fields. We would have noticed an enormous crop circle the size of a football stadium. Yeah. Suddenly we see it's there, but we would have noticed it earlier. We were sceptical, so the first thing we did is we went into the largest circle, and then when we got in, we couldn't see where anyone else had entered.
You didn't see any signs of footprints or anything that would suggest it was
No access
man-made?
to it. That's the thing. You couldn't get into the field without trampling crops.
Yeah. What this man claims he witnessed is very bizarre. He was out in the field all day, and if a person had made the crop circle, he would have seen them. So before we head out later tonight to see if we can find a hoaxer in this town. How do you make something like that? First, we're gonna head to our next crop formation that has some of the most compelling evidence of extraterrestrial activity. And you might be like, Ellie, why are the stone henges behind you? Or just in the field across from it over there, this giant jester crop circle suddenly appeared. Overnight again, woof, out of nowhere. And this one is very suspicious to me because the stones themselves have so many conspiracies about aliens having built them. Researchers still haven't been able to explain how our ancestors could have moved these stones from hundreds of miles away before the invention of the wheel. And conspiracists saying that the aliens levitated them up, brought them over, put them into position, and boom, aliens did that. I don't really know what to believe at this point, but it's either a hoaxer in this town or an alien, and the fact that so many tourists visit here every day and there's literally security 24/7 at Stonehenge because it's like a national monument. Surely someone would have caught someone sneaking out in the field and making a massive crop circle. This would take hours. And some of these shapes are even said to have strange encoded messages hiding within their patterns. So to really test this alien theory, I've got with me an EMF detector, because apparently these crop circles, when they appear, have high levels of radiation, which is really odd. Like, we're in an open green field with sheep right now. There shouldn't be any radiation at all, which people speculate is caused by UFOs hovering over the fields. We have a suspicious level of 0589. Don't quite know if that's okay, but it's still green. Like, the reader, as far as I can see, is green. Let's keep searching. And as we walked further down, this is like the exact crop field where the jester came up. It's been harvested now, obviously, because the farmers do work, but I want to walk along the field here to see if we get any more spikes. And while I continue hunting for the origin of these crop circles, I actually want to find out more about my own history, which is why today I've partnered with MyHeritage, and I did a DNA test a few weeks back, and I've just got the results back that I'm going to be checking out. One of the best things about MyHeritage is they are committed to keeping your privacy private. They won't sell or license your genetic data, meaning there won't be any clones of me running around these fields anytime soon. Oh, 849. Oh, 603, are you getting that? Hang on a minute. This is literally the crop field, guys. And I also have a compass in my pocket, actually, because apparently there's also something where the compass bearings kind of spiral out of control. But before we test that, I'm gonna just open my MyHeritage DNA test results. They've just come in, and my mum's actually told me for the longest time that somewhere down the line we're Indian. Has she been lying to me? Let's find out. Oh my God, guys. I have like 8-9 different countries in MyHeritage. I didn't know any of this. Wait, so for starters, it says that I have more Scottish and Welsh in me than I do have English. Apparently I'm 40.3% Scottish. I'm Northern English, by the way. I'm from a town called Runcorn. I have 18.5% Irish. We have all these other small percentages from countries. We've got Dutch, Danish, Germanic, and then I have 1.1% Spanish, hablas español. Como estas? All my Spanish watchers, but there's definitely no Indian in there. Mum, you lied to me. So it's time to test our compass and see if I have any crazy magnetic field readings from it. I don't know which way is north, and I don't know it. Oh, is that correct? Let's pull out Google Maps. All right, so let's see which way we're pointing right now. Oh, we should actually be pointing northeast right now, but the compass is saying south. A little strange. A little bit strange there. I don't know, that's actually spooked me out a little bit. I'm not like the biggest believer in aliens, at least. I believe in them, I just don't think they're necessarily visiting the Earth. I'm quite biased on that. But this compass has spooked me out a little bit. I can't really explain that, to be honest. And my favorite thing about my heritage is I can now go on the family tree and see relatives I have all over the world I didn't know existed. And yeah, if you guys want to find new relatives of your own, don't miss out on My Heritage's exclusive offer. You can get a DNA test kit of your own for $25 down in the link in the description and free shipping. Okay guys, this EMF thing hasn't really spiked anymore. We've had a few weird readings in the green zone still, which I think is fine. I mean, the craziest part was that compass. I don't really know how to explain that. But it still doesn't prove that aliens made these crop circles. And after speaking to more of the locals in the town, they are convinced it must be a hoaxer that's doing this.
I think people are making them for a laugh.
Well, logically, it's got to be people, isn't it? Practical jokers, I think.
People on drugs, probably smoking pot, getting a bit high, thinking, oh, this will be fun.
And even the man we interviewed earlier that said he witnessed a crop circle suddenly appear confessed something that could finally help us solve this. Do you know anyone that has made any of the crop circles? I know that's one specific.
Talk to that gentleman over there.
That gentleman?
Yeah.
He knows some things.
He does, yeah.
Okay.
Might not be saying.
No.
You might be keeping mum on that.
I see. But there's rumours there may be some
well,
pranksters.
okay, that's true. If you go to certain local pubs, and the barge at Pewsey is one of them,
Okay.
you can speak to one or two patrons there that will admit to have hoaxing crop circles.
Oh wow,
And
okay.
I'm going to say hoaxing because I believe that there is a real phenomena, and then
Yeah.
people hoax that real phenomena.
So it's time to head out at night to the local pub and investigate our final hoaxer theory to prove if aliens are really the ones making these shapes or if it's been a prankster fooling the world all along. We're now going to the barge in down this very, very creepy road. Not suspicious or like we're gonna die at all. Where are we right now? This pub is like in the middle of nowhere. This feels like a serial killer's farm or something. Oh my god, right, as I said that. I'm a little bit scared, but there is a pub here. I'm like, who's coming and drinking here? I don't know if I'm going to be able to get anyone to admit on camera they've hoaxed, because it is criminal trespass and criminal damage. But I guess we'll just go inside now and hopefully come out alive. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I'm trying to get to 500,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I feel like at this point I deserve it. But as soon as I approached the pub, I was feeling nervous. I was about to try and confront a complete stranger in the middle of nowhere, and it could easily turn hostile. Huh? You right? Yeah. But I just knew if I could get to the bar and order a drink, it'd give me time to try and scope out who this hoaxer could be. Diet Coke and just we got orange for you. But I had no idea who I was even looking for. And after sitting at the bar awkwardly for half an hour, I was struggling to make conversation with anyone. So we decided to walk around and explore this place further, which is when we came across the pool room. Tons of crop circle memorabilia was painted all across the walls and ceiling. It literally felt like some kind of shrine, and I knew I needed to befriend and try and speak to somebody in this room, because if there really is a hoaxer in this town, this is where they would be. But I knew trying to get someone to admit on camera they did it would be almost impossible. That is, until I met this gentleman, a local who was willing to do an interview with me, and I still can't believe what he was about to tell me.
Hello, darling.
You've been a local in this town for a very long time.
Quite a while, yes.
Have you ever seen what causes a crop circle? Have you witnessed what it was that created the crop circle?
Yeah.
Yeah? What was it?
Me.
You made it?
Yeah.
Which one? All of them? Or
There.
oh, that one on the wall?
Yeah.
How do you make something like that? He then actually talked us through his method. You said you put a board down and that flattens it?
Yeah, not on that particular one, but on that one's just sidestepping.
Oh, like stepping with your feet?
And you put the markers on the rope before you now, put your compass in the middle, and it was at 20 centimetres. Say that was on the rope, that'd be 200 metres.
Yeah.
And the next one would be 100 metres, and you have that marked on the rope, and you'd like...
And to get to the middle, you do the walk.
Nice. Because there's so many dozens of them each year, like how do people avoid, obviously, public catching on? I feel like still so many people don't understand where it comes from.
Sort of different tricks and things that they would do to keep people fooled. Pocketfuls of iron filings, magnetised in their pockets, and throw them around in the crop circle. So a kind of magnetic energy.
This could potentially be the reason why my compass spiraled and was pointing in the wrong direction earlier. How many people did it take to make that?
There was 8 of us. I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And at this point, I felt like I'd earned his trust. He was so open to discussing whatever I asked him, and my initial fears of the pub had started to fade. That is, until he invited us down to the basement.
Come in. Come in. Got to come right in.
I've just filmed him admitting he's a hoaxer on camera, and now he was inviting me into the basement bathroom alone.
That was what I'd done. I got to there.
Oh, is it also? And when I tried to leave.
You shut the door again and stand back here. Shut the door and stand back here. Come here.
And I was terrified.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Damn.
We didn't even know we'd done it.
But turned out he was just a friendly drunk man who wanted to show us the rest of his art. And you guys handmade all of this?
Yeah, I made them all.
Oh wow. It is interesting because it is like such an art form.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. We'd gotten this local to admit on camera he was a hoaxer, and we thought we'd cracked this case. That is, until he told us something that made me question everything. The ones that happened this year, because there was like 6 more this year.
I don't know anything about them. Been part of a team, but I can't vouch for every single one that's been made.
He just admitted he hasn't hoaxed all the crop circles himself. So who else is doing this? Do you think all of them are man-made, or do you think some could be other stuff?
It's definitely other stuff. Some of them are so special. Who's to know? To me, it's just a beautiful art form, and it opens up people's minds to thinking about beautiful things about, the universe.
Right, I don't really know what to think about all that, guys. I didn't think we'd get someone confess on camera that they've been making the crop circles, let alone tell me there's a whole team of them going out there. Like, I know it's obviously horrible what's happening to the farmers' land, but it's such a creative outlet. In fairness, he did admit they aren't responsible for the ones this year. The ones they did were about 4 years ago. Who knows if there is another group of people who have gone out and done it this year, or if aliens are really out there. If you guys want me to come back and make another video and see if I can catch someone in the act or an alien coming down and making it, comment down below, subscribe, check out the MyHeritage offer in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.